Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's show. Tonight we have the team battles, and tonight we're at Monza. Bit of a change up on the comms tonight. We have me, Diamond, and Luke.
Good evening, guys.
Oh, sorry, Landrews.
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 Evening, everybody. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. T1's going to be funny. So,
hopefully it's a prime example of good racing, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting with the laggers, with the Aussie boys, but they're looking pretty settled actually. There's not much lag apart from Huds has just gone off on T1.
Yeah, we've got some red pings, but no one seems to be jumping around too much at the moment.
No.
Yeah, apart from Hag, like you said. Hag's jumping around a bit, I think.
Yeah. McJimmy as well, CRS. I've actually got all the numbers with me tonight, so I actually don't know who's who, apart from a couple of them.
Yeah, I've got that list up as well, because I was like, I'm not going to know who's who otherwise.
Well, 1 and 2 are the new boys, EM. I can't remember their name properly, I don't know if you got that there, but yeah, they're the new boys.
Find it.
Gibbo, you'll notice he was with another team. He's made the switch. It won't be happening next season. It's only a test season, but there will be rules put in place next season.
Who was he driving for before?
AXRL, I believe.
I thought, yeah, I recognise his name from somewhere.
Surfless is, yeah, he's going to try and take some replays for us. So whilst obviously because it lags out for the guys in the spectator mode, we can't go onto the replay mode and that, so we get Surfless to take some replays.
Just following up on what you said a minute ago there, it's Elite Motorsport is what it stands for.
Okay, nice.
So that's our new team for tonight. Are they an Australian team as well?
I think so. Yeah, if it was AXRL, we've just got Jimmy in the background there taking a shortcut round turn 1. Not really a shortcut though, it's a bit bumpy. Excuse me, I need a cough. I need to find my mute button. So how you doing, mate? You all good?
For me?
Yes, mate, you.
I'm well. In the comms box. Nice view up here, isn't it? To be fair.
What's it like? Does it get nerve-wracking down on there? I've not done one this season, so I know it.
Yeah, I think so. Like, yeah, I think this is kind of. Oh, Rog just put it in the wall there. Yeah, I do think you do feel the pressure in these ones because it's obviously if you've got a spot, then you've obviously taken it from a lot of other people, especially in BOA case.
Yeah.
So you feel like you've got a bit more pressure to do well.
You've got pressure during the week, then on the race as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, but Roger's used to it now, obviously. He's done pretty much every one of these. I think Edwards is... we now quick Edwards as well, don't we?
Yeah, we just hope we don't have any...
Or bump stops, sorry.
Have any mistakes. I'm looking at it. It's pretty dark. I know I've got the cloud level quite high, but...
It does a bit.
It does look pretty dark, doesn't it? Hopefully it'll change during the next session into quali. Otherwise it'll be...
bit grey, but...
It is grey. I did put clouds on. It was meant to be cloudy.
Who else we got? We got the Judo. Was quick last week, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. As well as the guy I just jumped on board with, Brad Williams. Yeah,
Brad Williams had a great race last week, didn't he? It's a track that definitely suits the Merc as well, so I'd expect him to be strong here.
Yeah, the Bentleys. Surprised there's only a couple Ferraris. We've got both the BMR boys in the Ferraris. So 801 and 802. Keep an eye out for them. They're normally fast. Definitely push Boa to get faster. So expect them to be on form. There's so many green cars in this league. It's ridiculous. Right, we've got a car out of sync with number. No, we ain't. That's Shumi, isn't it? Yeah, Fife.
Kevin Malone, interestingly, has gone for the McLaren, which is quite a surprise.
Well,
you wouldn't pick that for this track, I wouldn't have thought, but he obviously he drove it last week, didn't he?
Yeah,
and he was quick in it, but Zold is a very different track to this.
Yeah, but it was quite all over the place. I remember him saying he was struggling. I spoke to him during the week, and he was saying he was struggling in the second phase.
He had the pace, didn't he? But he didn't have the best race. I think he got caught up in some stuff. We've got an Aston Martin as well, actually.
Who's that?
That's OEC TTV.
That's W1E.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he's
quite a young Porsche, lad. There's one Porsche too, sub to 607. That's a new driver we haven't seen yet as well, isn't it?
He is AXRL. He's one of the Aussie lads.
Right. Quite a nice livery actually on that Porsche.
Let's jump on board with him.
Bit of green.
Once everyone gets all their liveries tuned up, because I think it's a big part of these team battles, showing off your colours, isn't it? So,
yeah. It also helps us if it's somewhat the same, but yeah. We're getting there with the numbers. We've only got a few people that have got them wrong tonight.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 are fine. That's the new guys, EM, Elite Motorsport. So we got BMR with their second race with it on their return. They are in the 8s. BOA are in the 1s. Fifes are in the 9s. Fifes, sorry. No, that's not Fifes, that's not team names. It is... what was his name? It was a funny name. Shumi, that was it. Oh, he's in the wrong number then. So Shumi's in the wrong number. Oh, it's getting confusing already.
So we've got a second separating the top 7 already, and we're only in the first 10 minutes of practice.
Yeah, 49.6. Expect that to come down a bit, I reckon. Not much.
This is one of those tracks, isn't it? There's not that many corners to make mistakes on, so I'd expect the whole field to be, well, a lot of the field to be pretty close up the top.
Yeah.
Qualifying will be tight, won't it, I think?
Grim Juggler just comes across the line. He doesn't go any quicker. 501. Shadlow. And that's AXRL. Starting to get used to that. I'm almost recognised by the colours now. And then we've got car 802. Currently sitting in 5th. KMP down in 13th. He's 3 seconds. See, that's not even that far off normally, is it? When we all started.
No.
I know you was quick off the blocks, but a lot of us are
interestingly
quite happy with that.
I was just looking at the cars, and we've only actually got 3 guys in the 2020 variants, and they're all the Mercedes, but we've actually got a couple of guys running last year's Merc, and all the Ferraris are... Oh no, there's one Evo Ferrari as well, actually.
Okay.
Joe Numo's in the 2020 Ferrari, and then you've got B5, Shadlow and Bumpstop are all in the 2020 Merc.
Okay.
But we've only got 4 2020 cars, actually.
Well, we'll after next week's race at Imola. No, Imola's going to be 2020 as well. So we've got the last team battle race next week at Imola. That'll be an hour and a half. And then the week after that, we'll have the All-Stars, a 3-hour race. That's going to be
yeah.
I wish I was taking part.
That'd be a good one, that one. Sure.
What's slipstreaming? What's slipstreaming? Oh, slipstreaming. Yeah, right.
What's slipstreaming?
Oh
dear. He's having a meltdown.
Oh, blonde moment.
I'm looking forward to actually seeing here, because Brad Williams, we know he was quick last week. Brad Williams is in the old Merc.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does against the 2020 boys.
So unfortunately, these boys are going to quite have a long old quali. Made a bit of a boo-boo. They've got an extra 15 minutes. I didn't press the save button when I pressed restart, but anyway. So watch out.
Late night.
Yeah, an extra 15 minutes. Bump stop. That is a very yellow, very black and yellow. Let's get sideways there. In the first parabolica, this is the second parabolica. I can remember this about these. I can know these corners.
I think Seth thought that I was telling what cars were 2020 by looking at them there. I was looking at the timetable, mate.
Oh, you can look on there, can you?
Yeah, in the timetables you can see what cars they're in. Yeah, you probably shouldn't, but
yeah,
I can see people's. I'll have a little look at the splits.
Ed was doing that thing I don't like during practice, but he might be on a lap.
He's probably going to get a nice time out of this.
If we could
a nice
break
toe
it.
there.
So who's he chasing around? What car is that? I can't see.
It's an Aston.
Yes.
I don't know who that is. That was bloody OEC TV, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's relatively new, but he's looking okay. He's got some pace to make up. Passion 1G. He's in there for W1E as well.
Got another interesting fact for you.
Go on.
The timesheets.
Ooh.
Got Juju. I can't say that right. Juju do. I might just call him 37 instead.
No.
We'll say Juju. Juju is obviously the fastest lap at the moment. He's only done 4 laps, as opposed to Grim Juggler, who's done 10 and he's still in second.
Yeah.
So he's got some pace tonight, I'd say.
That's good. It's good. You know it's going to be tight out the front. There might be a bit of spacing out, although Monza's quite a long old track.
But he's only got the first sector purple at the moment. Grim Juggler's got the third, and then B5's actually got the second sector purple at the moment. Down in 5th.
Evening, Tom.
So there's your timesheet analysis for now.
Surfy getting excited over bits. Good evening, Tom. Evening, Astrov. Oh, no, the Lesmos, thank you. The parabolic was the last one, isn't it? Oh, that was embarrassing. We just watched, who was that? Passion 1G go sideways into the wall.
So we have got our full grid of 18 cars now, which is good.
So I'm going to leave you with your stats for a minute, mate. I'm going to go and grab a drink too. I'll be 30 seconds.
Well, I've read them all.
Want some more?
I'll find something to talk about. Yep, I could only handle 1 parabolica as well. Tom, I agree with you on that one. Difficult corner, that one. So, I think Roy is on board with Brad Williams at the moment. Like I said in the in last year's Mercedes, or the older Mercedes. A lot of Mercs about tonight. Yeah, they've got good legs in a straight line. So like we said, it's going to be interesting to see some of these 2020 cars on track with some of the old models and see some of us haven't done that much testing in them yet, so it'll be interesting to see how they do in comparison.
Sorry, I'm back. Come with you. Big bottle of water. Why get dry back during we are on board with Brad Williams. So let's jump on board with number 502 Shumi, I think that is. No, it's 502. Oh yeah, no, I got it right. Sorry.
It's quite nice to watch actually. You've got Juju and his teammate, I don't know who's his teammate, 5 lapping together. They've got nice matching livery. You can actually see the difference between the 2020 model and the old one with these two. A few different aero bits.
They're following each other there, aren't they?
Yeah, the 2021 looks a lot
I can see what
kind of wider at the front.
Yeah,
there is subtle differences, isn't there? Yeah, kind of see with these two together.
The Bentley sitting behind them as well. Is that Gibb?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been sensible as well. Yeah, he's Gibb. Gibbo, sorry. Another Aussie boy. Yeah, don't forget you've only got about 10 replays, so use them well, sir.
He's going to save it for when you say something stupid.
I'm sure there's plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
What do you mean when? It should have been if. So we've got... Who's out on the lap now? Jump on board.
Edwards has changed his name to Bump Stop Evo. That's where he is.
I know this one. This is definitely a Scary. So yeah, Joe comes through with Scary there.
B5's being called out here by Altanone. Keep your eyes peeled. B5 the real deal.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing what these guys can bring tonight. Got quite a few new drivers on the grid. We know how competitive this series is. I've raced in it a few times this season. It's not an easy one, that's for sure. A lot of quick guys.
Yeah, you can't. You drop it once and
yeah, no room for mistakes.
You got someone, it's just too dissimilar from our league as well. The pro, you know about.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I was going to say like, yeah, I was going to say like it's. You know, we're lucky we drive in competitive like leagues like this as well. But I think the difference in this league is you're against new drivers every week, so you really don't know what to expect from people.
Exactly.
I think that's the big difference, isn't it?
I've noticed with you, watching you as well, you're quite cautious, whereas you'd make a move on some of us, but you was like holding back, just wait.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Like you know, like you know, if like our league's run for 3 seasons now, and or 2 seasons now, and you know what drivers will give you the room if you put it down the inside, and what drivers won't. But that's obviously not something you know with these guys when you're driving with new people, so you have to.
Yes,
think about it a bit more, don't you?
But if you think of the first race compared to like the last couple of races, it's made a.
Oh no, I'm not putting the driving standards down at all. Like I think the driving standards are good on the most part. It's you just have to be aware, don't you, when it's people that you haven't driven with before. Yeah. Different ball game.
Yeah, and there's guys getting up to speed with it as well when they become back markers, and it becomes.
Yep.
Yeah, it becomes a bit of a hassle then, but no, it's been good.
I'm very much looking forward to sitting watching tonight. There's a lot of quick drivers in here tonight, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Early money.
Brad Williams has done a 49.1 there. It's a good lap.
Early money, I'd go on. I can't see Malone being up there. I can see him scoring well tonight. I can't see him being on the podium tonight. I'm going to go Rog, Williams, Juju. And I think the BMR boys not far behind. They're going to be in the mix as well. I just don't think the Ferraris are going to cope with the Mercs and Bentleys.
That is really interesting because Kevin Malone, we saw him really strong in the Bentley. In where was it?
It was in the first couple races, wasn't it? For CRS?
Yeah, like really strong in the Bentley. But then interesting choice in McLaren tonight. Yep. We know how quick he is, but I feel like he's. My initial thought is that he's handicapped himself by picking that car, but could be wrong. Probably will be wrong.
It seems to be like some guys are just quick in most cars anyway. Like they just get in and they can push it straight away. I see yourself do it to us sometimes. I might have doing 4 or 5 laps, thinking I'm getting up to pace and that. Like you do 2 laps, boom, you're like, oh for Christ's sake, like 2 seconds ahead already. It is a bit disheartening at first, but then it also gives you a benchmark. You know where you're aiming for. So.
Well, yeah, there's always going to be someone faster, isn't there? Yeah. No matter what level you're at, there's always going to be someone faster.
Yeah. So, have you decided on your car for next season? We shouldn't even be talking about this yet. Really,
yeah, I might have done, but I'm not going to say it yet. Have you?
I haven't really tested much. I'm going to wait until the season's over because once, I've still got 2 weeks left in Pro-Am. But I don't know. I want to try a couple things. But I think I know what.
It's been fun actually testing some different cars, and especially getting a bit of time in the 2020 cars as well. And it's going to be. I'm looking forward to driving something different.
I do want to try I think that's going to. I think these boys, new boys, they're working together really well. Like using a distant toe and that.
Yeah, I've been watching Juju and his teammate for like the last 15 minutes, and they're just lapping together, going each other toe.
That is really. I really like seeing that.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a track where that could work well as well. Like if they do it in qualifying.
I mean, our boys, they haven't raced together before. I don't think as a partnership. I don't know if Edwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're in a party together or not.
Yeah, I think Edwards has been in the team.
I don't think they are actually, by the looks of it.
Yeah, we do love a bit of teamwork there, Matt.
It could really count for something tonight in qualifying. If difficult to get right, but if they can manage to do it and get a toe on these last 2 straights for their teammates, then they could make a difference here for sure. These straights are so long, you can gain like half a second between the two of them probably,
Yeah.
if you get a toe on both of them.
Yeah, definitely. maybe a bit more on low fuel.
Ray saying he gave the 720S a run today and felt good after a few laps.
What is that?
Is
the 20 on the 20 tracks?
The McLaren. Yeah, was that on 2020 or not? I think that the BOP has been adjusted for 2019 as well, hasn't it? But the tyre is different.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think the actual tyre is different.
Because
like between
the McLaren is supposed to be faster now.
Yeah.
From what I've read so far, it's supposed to be quite competitive now.
Be interesting. I did start with a McLaren, so that might be worth
Yeah, you did, didn't you, actually, back in the day?
I did like
quite
it.
a few people used to use it and then dropped it, didn't they? Because it wasn't that competitive, let's be honest, like before, but...
No. But it's a nice, comfortable car. Oh, Juju gets a bit long there. It's been in for quite a bit long now, so let's jump on board with Shadlow for Shakedown Racing, once the camera eventually catches up. He's weaving there. Is that him?
Cool, Roger's just beaten Brad by 0.003 of a second. We're going to see a good qualifying battle. Good race, I think, between these guys as well.
Got another shout out for Green Hell Racing. They started with us last week. And
gotta say, it's awesome to have all these teams in from all these different places around the world. It's good, isn't it? It's wicked, yeah. I think we're getting very excited by watching it grow and seeing how much everyone's enjoying it. Not just racing in it, but watching it as well. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like watching it back because while streaming, I'm kind of looking at different screens. I'm not really tuned into watching it, and then I watch it back in the morning. So it is a good view. So I don't actually get to watch the actual races, so I'm watching the timings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get some. Well, you see me with when Hammer did that overtake at Hungary.
Yeah. What a move.
Yes. What a move. Do you know what? I was watching Formula 1 replay the other day, and one of the commentators done it as well, so I'm not alone. It's really tight between
Jocko's pointing out there that Grip Juggler's in the old Ferrari, and he's 4/10 off.
Well, yeah,
the boys in front at the moment.
I was clipping into the high 49s in the old Ferrari, and I know, so I'm quite impressed with my pace actually, because I know Juggler's really fast.
Yeah.
These guys.
It's going to be such tight margins here because it's such a fast track. It's. I think Roger's in a bit of traffic here behind one of the BMR Ferraris.
Yeah, BMR stuck
and
behind.
An Aston.
Yeah, that Aston W. He's.
No one's getting out each other's way.
Yeah, I know.
Having a bit of a racing practice.
Have a decent.
I think Bloody's pulled over now.
Yeah, I think that's a sensible thing to do, mate.
Roger's still. Is that Joe Nemo or is that Juggler?
No, it's Juggler.
It's Juggler.
Yeah, we might have to put in a rule book about this. That in practice, like there's a bunch of cars, and then there's half a track empty.
So 49.1 time to beat at the moment.
Yeah, so Kevin Malone only a second off there, we were saying, but he's only a second off.
I don't know if people will be in quali format yet. They might be now. I don't know if these guys are on long stints or what. Roger's been out for a little bit, so he's probably not on quali fuel. I'm going to guess, but I don't know. He's just gone into the pits now, so maybe he was.
Yeah, Tom just saying how good it is still to get teams getting behind it. So,
yeah, definitely.
We've been trying to do it for quite some time now. It's just it hasn't been easy to get going, but now it is. It's in full swing.
Got some traction now, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's great.
And next season,
it's good to see how strong the console. Like this is something that we've been driving forward with, or trying to drive forward with BOA, isn't it? From the start, the rise of the console community, and it's awesome to get everybody together and do this. It shows how strong Xbox is for ACC leagues and drivers as well.
Tom was saying the other day there's like 34 leagues on PS, but there's only 16 or something. If someone could correct me there, 16 on Xbox. So it'd be a good start. If people see there's leagues available and people want to do it, then hopefully other leagues will start forming. another group, some other people watching it who are sitting there with an Xbox who can get involved with it.
Yeah.
So, and it is easy to.
Yeah, no, it's looking good. Tom, if people want to find leagues, where do they go? Just escaped my mind, actually. I'm not sure.
BoA. sorry, that was shameless. I do apologise for that.
No. As we all know, the website that sprung out of nowhere grew into a bit of a, what's the word? Don't even know. Well, it's the network hub now, isn't it? Really, Grid Finder. So
yeah.
So another way that everyone's been able to sort of coordinate and link up. So,
yeah. Well, to be honest,
credit to Tom on that one
for
that idea.
I actually used the Grid Finder to contact these teams. I
used
it like a Yellow Pages.
Proving how effective it is.
Yeah,
at doing what it's designed to do.
Yeah, when I went through, contacted them all through Discord. I got one.
No, he's even given us stats as well.
Yep.
Lovely.
67. Yeah, look, 16.
Only 16 on Xbox. Yeah,
exactly.
so Xbox is quite far behind.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised. I thought there'd be more than 67 on PC as well.
But there
I thought
are
PC was bigger.
Well, there's a few not signed up on. That a couple were near that we'd have to get them signed up on there.
Oh, we got Roger in the chat. It is definitely going to be close tonight, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pull something out of the bag here to take pole. Brad Williams, I was really impressed with Brad Williams last week.
Hold on, Tom. Hold on, Tom. Do we want to have a public dispute here?
Right, you guys can go off in your own party and I'll carry on.
I will reply to you first thing tomorrow, Tom, I promise.
Yeah, it's, I think... Oh, that's good of him, to be fair. Edwards has jumped out to change his number because I messaged him on Discord.
Good man.
At the start of practice. Yeah, hopefully he gets back in time. I didn't want him to do it now, but oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah. I'm looking forward.
Don't worry about it now, mate. If you're get ready for quali.
2 seconds between the top 12. So.
Gonna say, like, I was really impressed with Brad Williams last week at Zolder. I thought he drove really, really well there. On his debut, obviously, and he's looking like he's going to be putting the pressure on Rog tonight.
Green line, go. I don't know, is it like that? I think I'm still in. Yep, I haven't got to do the switch. Well, I'm in.
I'm going back out.
Oh.
But yeah, it's going to be a close one tonight.
There's me on the OG.
Not going to be easy.
Xbox, and there's you on the Series S. You got the. Or is it the S or the X you got?
S, yeah.
Yeah. It's meant to be a lot better now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely, like, you notice a big difference on the game. It's a lot smoother, runs a lot better, loads a lot faster, but it will do, won't it?
Both the EM boys, Elite Motorsport boys, that went off at turn 1, straight through the chicane. So we're on board with Juju, one of the pace setters. Track temperature 37 degrees, so it's not exactly cold out there. It's going to be quite muggy with a cloud cover as well. I know that won't affect the drivers, but it will affect the car. The guys will be just sweating out of nerves.
So I would expect here on people on full quality setups to probably get into the 48s here, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
But you'd expect it, wouldn't you? I think from the quality of drivers we've got in here tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if someone dips into the 48s.
No, I'm yeah. Apparently, like the aliens are getting 47s, like the top aliens. Getting 47s.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I don't know.
Is that on console or is that on PC?
I don't know. I've just
got to be PC,
on Discord somewhere. Like, I kind of skim read Discord to man.
Well, because you look at like the Coach Dave lap times from their setups, and they say like a 47.1 or something here on some of the setups. Yeah. Console 47, Sarge says, yeah. So.
Okay.
It's mad. Are you like bloody riding some of the curves there a bit? I need to get 47.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah, that might be pre-update though. Actually, potentially, don't know, but yeah. Lap times have dipped a little bit since the updated BOP and time models, etc. But
do you know what? I've never BOP gets thrown about so much. I like so flies that didn't have a bloody clue what it meant. I'm so glad you cleared it up.
I hope that's what it means.
Yeah, we'll keep the meaning. We'll just say keep it as.
Yeah, I mean, I think it means balance of performance, but now I'm out in public, I'm worried someone's going to tell me I'm wrong. But I assume that's what it means. That's what I've always thought it meant. But
it makes sense.
So Gigi's got out in front of everyone then, with Rog just behind him, leading the pack round.
Yeah, it looks like he's pushing quite early on as well, coming through the chicane there.
Oh, Ray's told me I'm correct, so that's enough for me. I'll take that. Thanks, mate.
It comes through the first Lesmo and the Parabolica.
Have you got your track notes?
Yeah. No, I just remember now. Egypt.
So, first run.
I'll keep doing
Get the cars warmed up.
I can't watch these fast guys. I get lost watching.
They've all given themselves a nice bit of space in by the looks of it.
See, that Bentley can take so much more of the curb.
Yes. The Merc seems to as well.
The Ferrari just
properly launches across the curbs.
I can hold it, but I'm losing traction in the back, and I know I'm losing time.
Yeah.
They just seem to eat it up and just keep on grunting forward.
This is something else that keeps the Bentley in contention, apparently, the fact that it's so good at riding the curbs. Yeah. Especially on the shorter tracks. Like, oh, that's close to start with then. Roger 2 tenths off. 49.3 is the benchmark.
It's not exactly slouch, isn't it? Is it? I reckon get them in the toe. Someone's
coming through now.
They're all out.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see any team tactics here. I can't see any groups at the moment that are close. You're the 201 and 202, but they're not the 201 and 203, but they're not close enough for a slipstream, it doesn't look like.
KMP's just jumped back to the pits.
Yeah, no one's doing the slipstream tactic at the moment.
Sub for AXRL. He's just coming out on a lap now. Try and keep up with them now, so.
Because I guess the challenge you've got is if you want to try and follow someone for a slipstream, if you're in the dirty air through the corner sections, it's probably going to hurt you a bit as well, isn't it? So
it's heavy braking though, it's not exactly high downforce.
Ideally, you want to catch him about now, don't you, really, under the bridge here?
Yeah, like
onto the back straights.
Parabolica, you're going to struggle a bit big getting in the dirt, yeah. But I think down the straight, but obviously you're going to have to brake a lot earlier.
Matt's just pointed out there's a Nissan in the lobby. Hag. Driving the GTR. Yeah, only guy that is.
Yeah, we're on board with him now. No, you don't see them at all. Jake's about, one of our guys about to cancel it.
We've got some of the top guys coming around the final corner now around Parabolica.
Yeah,
see what they do. They're all on laps, so we'll see where they end up. It should probably be faster than the last one. Now they've got the car warmed up. Juju doesn't improve though. Rog does, 49.1.
49.1.
And so does Shadlow.
Yeah,
nice.
49.2. Yeah, 49.2-ish. Just trying to do me math there, quick maths. 303, bloody OCET.
Have a quick look at the splits.
Line, and he goes into 14th, and then we've got 203 McJimmy.
So I'm on board with the front three guys at the moment, and they're looking like they're going again.
CRS seems
they've got fuel in for a few runs.
CRS seem to be doing distant toe.
But I wouldn't want to put money on this at the moment. But I reckon if I was going to, I'd probably have to go for Rog, I think. I don't know where that guy finds his pace.
So I get bunched up sitting in 4th now.
Yep, he's just jumped up, hasn't he? Just come across the line.
Yeah, has anyone seen what rig Rog is on or anything? Is he on some sort of...
I don't know.
Rig, I'll take it. Passion goes up to 14th there, pushing his teammate down to 15th. We go on to Juju now. Got that little fast train behind him.
This is properly tight up the top between these guys.
It's going to be sort of dragging Roger along a little bit now if he goes around for another lap.
going to be interesting to see what times they get down to with this a bit longer of qualifying. I know it was 15 minutes in the end.
I think Roger's just too far behind to be getting the toe at the moment. Juju doesn't go
Juju's
any
improved a little bit, but not enough. Okay, oh, there's Roger into the 48s by a mile. 48.7. Great
half
lap.
a second back quicker than Shadlow. Shadlow can't improve. We've got car number 1, Gibb, coming round. For these boys are new boys. Comes across the line, and he does go quicker.
Who have we got
300
on each other's tail and Parabolica here?
502
spread out now, I think.
Sub AXRL boy sitting in 11th at the moment. Can he go any quicker? No, he doesn't.
Jimmy coming across the line in the Bentley. He's improved to 8th, but he's still 1.3 off.
Pushing Numo
some time to find that.
603.
Impressive pace from Kevin Malone in the McLaren, it's got to be said, I think.
Huds goes quicker, but it doesn't move. 22222. Where is it? 22. There he is, Hag. And he goes up to 13th. So Brad Williams yet to put a time in. Surfless is only in there as a photographer. He's a video man.
media man.
So we've got this little train again. Roger does seem to be a bit closer this time as well.
Oh, if Rog gets a toe here, he could be in.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd be bidding that this if I was Juju. Personally, I mean, I know I'm giving tips to the other team, but it looks like
Kevin Malone doesn't go any faster on that one. These boys have done like 4 laps now. They've obviously got a fair bit of fuel on board, so you'd expect to see the times come down. But Juju's not improved again.
No.
Neither's Rog. And Shadlow hasn't
either.
either. So.
Go. So there we go for that round.
So we're going to see Rog and Juju haven't got that long to go back to the pits and get back out if they're going to do it. Juju's just spun on the first corner, so he's probably going to go back to the pits now. No, he's staying out. Oh no, Roger's binned it off, so he's going to go get some fresh tyres on, I think, and go again.
Oh,
so only got 5 minutes left. So
spun back round. I think that was one of the AXRL boys. 502.
Someone's off a Parabolica as well.
Yeah.
Sub to 607.
Yeah,
I think he might have just pulled off there actually.
Yeah, AXRL boy. He just binned it on the exit. Parabolica. 802. Joe
Numo coming across the line.
And he goes.
Doesn't improve. Sitting in 9th.
I don't know these numbers yet. So
he's just been beaten by KMP as well. He's jumped up above him there, so he's down to 10th now.
Grim Juggler went quicker, but he doesn't move. 999. 5. Sorry. He goes up to 9th, pushing down KMP and Joe Numo. 222. Passion 1G for W1E.
So do you want another interesting stat?
Go on.
Kevin Malone, even though he's down in 6th, is fastest in Sector 1, so that McLaren's clearly doing pretty well in that first sector there.
Okay,
Roger's taken the 2nd and 3rd sector, but Kevin Malone seems to have some pace in that first part of the lap.
Yeah, he's just coming round for another lap now. He's going quicker.
He's doing really well in that.
He doesn't go any quicker though. 4 minutes to go.
Oh, someone's off there again, that Porsche. What's it on?
103. That's one of our boys, isn't it? Oh no, he's back. He's in 64 again.
Yeah, he said he was going to change it, but I said if you're going to misqualify, then don't worry about it. So he's obviously didn't have time to change his number in the end. I think he only read my message at the end of practice. So.
Alright, no worries. Well, yeah, I'd have to be a bit more prepared going forward, but
yeah,
it's not the end of the world. Fortunately, I know
603, someone giving someone a toe on the back straight. Huds has got one of the new guys behind him, KMP. Getting a nice toe in the Bentley, it looks like. I think he was close enough on that back straight. See if this brings him up the order at all.
801 coming round as well. Grim Juggler, can he go any quicker?
Doesn't. So you have to be pretty close to get the toe advantage here, I think.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a lot different on online. I don't know how accurate it is.
We haven't seen any teammates try the toe, which is surprising, because I thought maybe someone would have clocked onto it and given it a go, but...
I think I see CRS doing it, but I think Malone binned it somewhere.
Yeah, I haven't caught anyone trying it so far, but...
It's so close. 10th between Malone.
Yeah, this is madness. Second between the top 8 then. Can anyone beat that?
Jimmy coming out
very quick.
Apparently.
That very quick pole time by Captain Rog there. Is anyone going to beat that? You know, difficult task, I think.
Roger out on the lap now. He's next to come round.
Why have we not got a lap time for Brad Williams yet? Is he...
Is he going to start from the back again?
He's out now. He's on track. Did he disconnect? We're missing one driver, aren't we? Or 2 drivers. We've only got 16.
Yeah, there are 2 down. There are two down. One,
okay, fine.
One bailed like last minute.
Yeah.
One team going to come on. One driver this week.
I think Brad Williams is on a lap here, and he's going to come around the Parabolica now. So we'll see where he slots into the order.
7:02.
Quite late in the game here. He's only got a minute left. So he's gone into the pits as well. So what's happened there?
I reckon he's tactical.
Brad Williams isn't going to set a lap.
I reckon he's going to be watching turn 1. I reckon he's
he's got the pace to be up there though in the top 10. I can't imagine he would have done that on purpose. That's a weird one, that. I'm not sure.
Some guys seem to do it for some reason, but we've got
interesting.
999 come around, looking to jump on board in time. He doesn't improve.
Got Juju in the Parabolica now.
Yep, there we go, trying to find him. Yep, got him. Just half a second off, sitting in 4th at the moment. And he goes.
Oh, he's gone faster, but not enough.
So he's in.
That is in the 48s though.
Yeah, I was going to say, yep.
48.969, that is.
Hack comes across the line. He doesn't improve. 14th at the moment.
Kevin Malone's up to 3rd. When did that happen?
Oh, we just must have missed it. We got.
What a lap from Kevin there. He's completely proven me wrong what I was saying about the McLaren earlier. He's driving very well at the moment. Bump stop. Edwards has just jumped up above him. So BOA 1 and 3 at the moment. Split by Juju. That's the end of qualifying. So this will be the final runs.
Yeah. Captain Roger coming around now. Oh no, it's number 1. Sorry, Gibb coming around now.
Yeah, I'm used to that being him as well. Doesn't go any quicker.
No, he stays 8th. 303.
303 next.
Is bloody OCE TTV.
The lone Aston Martin.
Yep.
It's a right mouthful, that gamer tag, isn't it?
Yeah. And he comes across the line, and he stays
501 bins it off. 802 Joe Numo going any quicker?
He does. He goes up to 4th.
Oh, he goes up to 4th. Nice lap from Joe there.
998. Juju still on the lap. Can he go any quicker? Makes his way around Parabolica. Just cut 100 metres to the line. And he goes.
Edwards and Rog.
Edwards
and Roger on a lap and they're tripping over each other. Roger's got out of the way. I don't know if he slowed Edwards down there at all. Or bump stop shy.
201 as well. Malone's still out there.
See if... Yeah, Malone's just coming across the line now.
Oh, he does go quicker, but not quick enough. And we got
has bump stop lost time behind Rog there? I don't know. It looked like he probably did.
He just jumps across a bit. He doesn't go
Stays 3rd, yeah. What a qualifying session that is. Top 10 pretty much separated by a second there. Fantastic driving from those guys. Okay, a hell of a lap from Rog as well.
Surf's letting us, telling us to go reload. Yep. So
in a field like that, getting 2 tenths ahead of everyone else is pretty impressive.
So I'm just going to jump to a cutscene and that lot so we can chat.
Yep.
No, I was muted. Yeah, we're back. Well, I'm back anyway. Luke's just gone off to get a drink. He'll be back with us in a minute. We're only on the formation lap, we should be. As I'm reliably informed by Mr. Surface in there. So we're all good. Done it right on time. So apparently, we just heard that bump stops just got... Where's it gone? Okay, a couple of cars seem to have dropped out there during that. Don't know what happened there. The car's joining. I don't know who this is who's joining. Passion 1G, okay. Evening Blade Runner. Evening everyone watching. Thank you all for joining this channel tonight. It's going to be something special, I think.
This is going to be a hell of a race.
Yeah. I am
very much looking forward to it.
Rog leading the pack at the moment. He's going to be joined by Juju. Right, I'm going to grab my notes. He's joined by Juju of Green Hell. And then we've got Kevin Malone for CRS in third place. And then Joe Malone for BMR in fourth. Shadlow, he's AXRL. And then Grim Juggler for BMR. Gibb for EM. CRS McJimmy in 8th place. In 9th we have 998. Right, that's meant to be BoATV. I think the Discord names and that lot are different. KMP for EN Motorsport. HUDS 603. He is for Shakedown. And then in the 500s we have Sub 607. And then Hag in 22 is in the wrong number, so I can't tell who he is. And then W1E with bloody OCETTV. Brad Williams for Regal. Surplus is in there not for anyone, he's in there for a photographer. He's going to take some replays for us. And then Passion and Bump Stop.
Why is Bump Stop jump back to the pits? Did he disconnect?
No, he didn't press start button apparently.
Oh, no.
So yeah, he'll be starting from the back. It's not the end of the world at this, because as soon as they go past, you can start.
You can pull a result out of it. He's got an hour, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's back points, what his teammate does as well.
Here we go then, guys. Around Parabolica. Guys getting lined up, double file, getting the brakes warm.
See all the brake lights going off.
I think Kevin Malone's going to be looking to get at these boys straight from the off in this first sector. Got Joe Nemo to hold off on the outside on the way in.
Yeah, there's a big hole there now where Bump Stop should have been.
Green light, go, go, go.
There's green light and they're off.
Roger's got a good start there, he's away.
Brilliant start, he's off.
Doesn't look like anyone's going to challenge him there. Juju's
Juju's
back in a little bit though, actually. That Mercedes
fast.
looking quick.
I think he's got him in the
Looks like
first
he's
corner
right.
there.
It's 3 wide behind them. Mercedes in the middle. Oh, they've kept it clean. Malone's late on the brakes, takes the inside. Oh, and Joe Nemo's off, cut the corner there.
He didn't really have much of a choice there.
Is that Kevin Malone's facing the other way? Kevin Malone's off.
He's at the back there, so he's got a long. So we only have one real spinner there. We have one guy cutting the corner. Oh, we got contact
when they were
there.
3 wide there.
We've got contact with
3 wide does not go into that corner.
We've got Hag in the GTR. The timing screens are catching up. I don't know who's first at the moment. So we've got Rog. Oh, he's got a blistering start there. We've got Juju and Numo battling at the front for
Joe Numo's having a look at Juju, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Numo got very lucky on turn 1 there. He got pushed wide by the Mercedes, but then the Kevin Malone and Shadlow both made mistakes, so
Yeah.
Shadlow's coming back at him now though by the looks of it. Joe Numo's defending. See where Shadlow's got Grim Juggler coming up behind him as well, so he's going to want to get this done pretty quick. Yeah.
that AMG is gonna. I think it's gonna have the power and the grunt over the Ferrari over the.
Yeah, he's going to be coming at him now, but Grim Juggler looks close behind him as well.
And then
and you've got Gibbo as well.
Yeah, this is brilliant at
Grim
the
Juggler's
start.
defending. Grim Juggler's defending from
He's
Gibbo.
gone straight on the inside.
Gibbo going to try it around the outside.
Oh no, he
he's gone wide. He's gone wide.
So
he's going to lose a couple of places there.
Yep.
Yeah, which he has done.
Yeah, sub's gone past.
So we're going to see a move into turn 1. Roger's miles ahead already, 1.7 seconds. Great first lap from him.
That's what you want to see.
Shadlow's coming at Joe Numo. Is Joe Numo going to have to defend here? He's not.
No. I think Shadow realises he's got space behind him. It's not worth taking the move straight away.
Oh, the Bentley jumping over the curbs there.
that
Somehow
was
doesn't
good.
hit Fife. I don't know how he didn't clip him there.
Yeah, Gibbs got it wrong there. Seems to give the position back though. That one might. Yeah, that was giving the position back there. That was. It's good to see.
Kevin Malone's been off again on the first corner there, I think.
I wonder if he struggles with like race setup. He's obviously got pace.
Bump stops struggling as well, still in 17th. I think maybe just making up the time that he lost being in starting from the pits.
Yeah, exactly.
Shadlow's still putting pressure on Joe Numo. Grim Juggler is trying to stay with him and give his teammate a hand, but he looks like he's struggling to cling on to Shadlow at the moment.
Yep.
In this stage of the race. Going to be sitting there waiting for a mistake.
Forming behind, and we've got Jimmy and Brad Williams already up to 11th
Shadlow
place already.
Yeah.
So
Great start from him. Shadlow really close again. Joe Nimmer under all sorts of pressure here. Can he? Oh, Shadlow makes a mistake.
Wrong. He's gone way wide there.
That's going to let Grim Juggler through. So the two BMR Ferraris are going to be
Hard pass. He looks
together
like he's
there.
got Fife coming through as well.
Yep. On the outside, Fife going to make that one stick.
Around the outside.
He has,
simple move.
So that's Shadlow lost 2 places there for that mistake. So let's see, can the BMR Ferraris push on now? Is Grim Juggler going to start putting some pressure on Joe Nemo? Can Fife start to put some pressure on them now? He's got Shadlow coming back at him. Shadlow's coming back at him down the inside into turn 1. Thinks better of it. But yeah, they're going to look like they're going to battle for a bit now. So this might give the Ferraris a chance to pull away here.
Gibb looks like he's got pace and he can stop making mistakes. He keeps out braking himself, but if he gets that right, I think he's going to start coming back at him as well once he gets his braking spot sorted.
We've got a nice 3-way battle between McJimmy, Sub and KMP going on as well for 9th place.
Gibbs had about 3 mistakes and he's still holding on to him, so but yeah, I'm on board with them now. Yeah, Brad's closing in on him behind.
We've got Brad coming up behind him as well, so this could be interesting.
Yep.
Brad did really well on the first lap there.
Let's jump on board.
Oh, Brad's sideways there. Sideways
just
into the first Lesmo.
Just jumped on board with one of our usual favourites.
Nice to see that though.
He's won a few of these events, but he's stuck down in 13 for the moment. Yeah, we've got Fife. So we've got Joe Numo, Juggler, Fife, Shadlow. So Numo's going to start feeling the pressure, I think, at the front of this train. Long way to go, not even, just over 5 minutes.
Yes. Grim Juggler's got the pressure of those Mercs there, playing rear gunner for his teammate. Try and let Joe go off into the distance. He's pulled out a 1.5 second gap already.
I was going to say, it doesn't seem like Juggler's got any answer for Joe at the moment, so...
Yeah, I don't know whether that's team tactics or whether he's just can't keep up with him.
So many great cars.
We've got... No, Brad Williams doesn't look like he's close enough at the moment to KMP. They've spread out a little bit now, those guys.
Shadlow's really...
Shadlow's all over, yeah, Fife now.
See him making the move.
Looks like he's close enough to make a move here. He's had to pull out early.
Ooh.
But he's ducked back into the slipstream again. Is he going to have a go here?
No, I think he is.
Yeah, he looks like he's going for it. No, he's not. He's back in again.
Yeah, because Juggler's braking early as well. Like, he's closing down on Juggler as well, so it's like, this is allowing
This is picking out ideally for Joe Nemo, isn't it?
Yep. And
I don't know if it's the BMR tactic or whether it's just a case of this is the race, but
as long as it's not deliberate slowing down, it makes sense. If he's
I mean, you've got to pass the car in front, haven't you? If he's
Yep.
on pace and you can do what you want, but
Yep.
it would make sense for him to maybe. But then if they start catching up to Joe again now, it just depends if Joe can stay ahead or not, really.
Yeah, it does look like I don't know, Joe maybe
Looks
made
like they've closed the
a
gap down a
mistake.
little bit again
Yeah.
now. Yeah, they have. It's down to 8 tenths now. It was 1.7. So, is there going to be a bit of team orders at BMR, or what's going to happen here? I wonder, because if Joe starts to hold Grim Juggler up, then they might have to change something around.
Well, they're sitting well at the moment because obviously.
Yeah, they're in a good
stops all
position at the
way
moment,
down
but they're under a lot of pressure.
Bumps up all the way down.
They could do with pulling a gap from these guys, otherwise they might get jumped in the pits.
I don't know what problems Bumstop's got though, because it's like he's got no damage on his car.
Yeah, he's not catching, is he? Really?
And
Not sure what issues he's carrying. Roger's pulled out a 2.5 second lead, or like it's not as close as we thought it was going to be up front at the moment. But it's a long race.
But it's slowed down. They're on lap. Well, this is their 5th lap, so they're
Yeah.
It's slowed down. He did get 1.7 in first, so it's only 8 tenths in the last 3 laps, 4 laps.
Yeah. Roger will just be settling into a groove now,
Yep.
as he's so used to doing, leading from the front.
Then he's got his train behind him. Joe Numo, Grim Juggler, Fife and Shadlow.
This is going to be really interesting between these guys when it comes to the pit stops if they stay this close together.
Yeah. Well, it is easy to make a mistake here and collect another car as well, so... But it is pretty well compact, really. It normally spreads out a bit further. It normally about pits, it throws itself up in an hour race. It starts going a bit insane. In the last 10 minutes, there's normally a battle or two. Yeah, Roger's doing a Hamilton and everyone at the moment.
Yeah.
But Juju's
Although Juju's has closed it down a little bit, actually. It's taken a bit of time out in there, so I don't know if Roger made a mistake, but there's not much in between those two, really. 2 seconds isn't a lot when you're leading a race. Just, I think, Fife might have a run on Grim Juggler here, potentially. Grim Juggler's gone defensive, taking the inside. Is Fife going to have a look around the outside? No.
No, he doesn't, but
Grim Juggler just puts his car in the right place there, and now he's left himself vulnerable to Shadlow, who's having to go around the outside.
He might be...
He's pitting early. Fife's gone into pits.
Really early.
Interesting. 50 minutes to go, so he's obviously thinking he's going to try and undercut these guys, but it's a bit early for that, maybe. I don't know.
It's only a times 2 multiplier, so the track's not going to drop off or anything too much.
That's a long stint, 50 minutes on a set of tyres, but...
He could have completely clean air. It's a long track.
Well,
so
that's I'd imagine that's why he's pitted, unless he's got damage, but I don't think he would have.
Worst case scenario, he comes out with them as well.
He must just be going for clear air, mustn't he? Bumstop's making out some places now.
Yeah.
He's got to 14th.
He's come through this little pack of Aussie boys as well. We might have a bit of a ping bouncing around in front
So
of him.
if he's going to come out in completely clear air, he's going to be probably half a track away from everyone by the time he's finished his pit stop. So he's just going to have to try and make the most of that clear air.
OC gets it wrong there. Bloody. Also gets overtaken by Hag there. Don't forget, all these boys score points no matter where you finish. If there's 20 cars on the grid, yet to get the 20
Matt
cars
saying
on the grid
Jimmy's,
yet, but we're getting there.
Jimmy's having a good drive, he is. Up in 7th. I think he was outside the top 10 he started, didn't he?
Yeah, he started at the back. He didn't get
Brad Williams up to 8th now. I'll chase him down. See what he can do from there.
He's there already. He's
Oh, the BMR battle is very close again.
up front. I think he's right on the back of Rog.
Oh yeah, and that as well. So we've got Grim Juggler putting the pressure on Joe Nemo again. And yeah, GG close to Rog.
I'm going to watch these into the first corner.
GG's flashing his lights at him.
So I'm coming.
He'll be doing everything at this point, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he going to have a go here? It looks like he is.
He could do. No, it stops back in.
Gets it stopped. Doesn't do anything silly.
Yeah, to overbrake in the end.
Oh, Grim was having a look at Joe Nemo as well. Grim Juggler's not taking any chances there. I think he probably wants to get past, but he's definitely not going to take his teammate out in the process.
Look, he's
flashing his lights at him now, though.
This will be interesting.
Oh no,
to see.
Grim Juggler's through. Joe Numo might have let him through there, or I don't know what happened. I missed that.
No,
but Grim Juggler is through.
Okay, yeah. Well spotted.
So see if he can get away a bit now then. Oh, Juju's down the inside of Rog for the lead. Oh, they've hit each other. Oh, Juju's gone. Rog managed to save that somehow, but Juju put his nose up the inside there. I don't think that was ever going to work on that first Lesmo. And he's slotted back in just behind this battle for second now, it will be.
Oh, let's hope one of the guys got a replay of that.
Shadlow, yeah, Shadlow's right on the tail of Joe Numo now. Joe Numo's falling back down the order. Joe's probably not going to give this up here. Shadlow on the outside.
Ooh, he's going to make him
Thinks
work
better of it to go side. Oh, he's gone side by side.
Inside. Oh my god. Oh my god, through a scar.
Joe lost it. No.
He's still there.
No, they're still together. Juju's coming back through.
Three-way battle into
Juju's got past
the parabolica now.
Juju making the most of that opportunity there. Joe's defending hard, but I think Juju's got it around the outside. No, he hasn't. Joe holds on.
Jesus. Nice
Shadlow going to get a run
boys.
here at them as well. Great racing here. This is going to be close into turn one.
Yep.
I think Juju's got the run. Joe goes defensive on the inside. Shadlow's coming at them as well. Oh, Shadlow's outbraked himself.
Whoa!
Joe doesn't turn in.
He's been flying. He actually took off.
Shadlow realised he'd overshot that and just made his best attempt to avoid everyone.
He's let him pass there.
Yeah, so he's sliding back in behind.
Yeah, that was a nice return.
That was lucky.
Oh my god, we got flying cars now as well. Yeah, it does. Numo does seem to be dropping off at the moment. This is allowing Juggler to pull away.
Yeah, I think BMR made the right call there, letting Juggler go by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And let Joe Numo try and back these guys up.
Well, it's definitely worked because he's got now.
Yeah, Grim Juggler's got a bit of a gap now. Yeah, so that's going to probably put him into looking like second place now.
Bump stop.
Juju's got a good exit there. Coming at Joe again. Are they going to go side by side? Through the what is this corner called again? Oh, Juju's on the inside. He's got the inside this time.
This is a Scary.
He's not going to let him have it this time. Ooh, Juju's through. Oh, Joe tries to hang it out around the outside. Oh. That was rather clumsy. But Juju's got it all to do again.
So, but he's still got Juju.
Well,
he's still got Shadlow for company.
That'll be one to review after the race, I think. But so yeah, Shadlow is now on the back of Joe Numo still, as Juju got some catching up to do. Unfortunately, after that one.
Yeah, he's gonna be one pissed buddy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that one either.
Well, I don't know how the incident went with Rog, so I've got absolutely no comment on that. It looked like he had the move done, but I've got no comment on that really either because we only got one view. It's not the best of views.
Yeah, well, like we say, we don't get all the views, so we'll have to wait and see. But it looked like Juju had the move done there, and then there was contact afterwards. But we'll have to wait and see. But Juju's dropped back to 8th after that one.
Yeah, right. This is Brad Williams up to 7th now from the back.
Yeah. So after what could have potentially, I don't know if it looked like it was quite an ambitious move from Juju on Rog, but yeah, it was cost him dearly really because he's not after that incident as well. He's dropped from 2nd to 8th, 7th, or 8th. Yeah.
I can imagine what the chat's going to be like tomorrow.
He's got the pace though. Oh, Brad Williams has just gone off, so that's put Juju up into 7th, and Kevin Malone up to
How far has he gone
8th.
off? He's gone right off.
He's rejoining. Yeah, he looked like he lost the back end and corrected it, and then steered off track.
Right
so
yeah, bump stop.
Yeah.
Bump stops all over the back of Stubb there. Stubb really moving about a lot there. Wasn't in the braking area.
Joe Numo's still defending from Shadlow. Making that
Side by
Ferrari as
side
wide as
with-
you possibly can.
We've got Edwards coming up to Ascari. Looks like he's got the move done already. Yes, oh no, Sub's coming back at him. He's going to be brave to stick it up in the inside there. Edwards makes his stick. So Edwards up to 10th place now.
Nice. Doing well now.
Yep, so yeah, just jumped back on board Joe Numo and Shadlow. Well, with the lack of Luke driving tonight, then I think Matty's got he's a new fan of someone there, so you've lost your fan of that. Just watching in the background there, Jimmy and Gib get to know each other. I think Shadlow's he's watched what's gone on in front of him, so
Yeah, he's not going to be wanting to
he's going to be one of
make any silly moves here, is he? Looks like he's probably got the pace to maybe put some pressure on. Juggler's pulled out a nice lead here with Joe holding these guys up.
Yeah. Give him 5th place though. Even though there's been mistakes in front of him and action in front of him, he's having a solid race for the new guys. So Rod's got a solid commanding lead at the moment. 5 seconds in front of everyone. Shadlow closing in on Joe. Just can't seem to do anything about it at the moment.
I don't really know where the best opportunity is for him to get the move done here. Like, he seems to struggle to keep up with the Ferrari on the main straight.
I had it with Dan the Corgi at the weekend.
He's got a good run out of here.
It does look like it, but it's hard to tell on this view. He's really close.
Yeah, he's maybe going to try and get a good run out of Parabolica into the...
Yeah, he has got a better run as well.
He's got a good exit there, but still not... He's gone a bit too wide there, I think.
I know.
Still probably not going to be enough.
Yeah, he's dropped off a bit. Lost a tenth or two there.
Difficult to find a way past him at the moment, by the looks of it. I think we've got a battle just behind, have we? No, they're not close.
No, it's sort of spreading out again, which normally happens.
So Roger's got a nice 6-second lead to Grim Juggler at the moment, so he's got to keep it on the track at this point, really.
Yep. So I'm bump stop into the top 10 now as well, so it's looking pretty good at the moment, but
BOA's result rests on bump stop really and how high he can climb up the field.
exactly. 'Cause obviously BMR looking pretty solid again, second and third.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, we've seen this pack's now down to 2. It was 4. We've seen quite a few incidents, so we might see another one yet with these two.
They could bunch up. I reckon they're going to bunch up again after the pits. But then, boys.
Joe's not letting anyone past easy at the moment. Shadlow looks like he's playing it safe at the moment. He looks like he's getting held up now though. He's right on Joe's tail.
Yeah.
He's trying everything to get. Looks like he's got a good run out this time, but I think Joe has as well.
I think you've got a better run.
Still doesn't look like he's close enough, I don't think. He's really struggling to just get that final bit of drive, isn't he, that he needs. Takes a really different line to Joe there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah,
It seems like it's giving Joe a better exit. He looks like he's got a better exit that time, actually. Is he going to pit? No, he's just going for the slipstream. He's close this time, I think.
I think he's going to be going for the move.
So Joe's going to be going defensive on the inside here, I'd assume, any minute now. So is he going to get late on the brakes down the outside?
Is he going to make Joe go late?
Joe covers him off nicely again.
Oh, he gets a bit too much.
Shadlow taking a lot of curve there, trying to get a good exit on him. But Joe's putting his car where it needs to be at the moment. Defend that 3rd place. He's close again here, Shadlow. You're going to go for a last minute dive down the inside. Joe's defensive again. Side by side. Joe does enough once more.
Oh, he gets a bit too much curb.
Shadlow really pushing here, trying to get anything he can on Joe, but Joe's not giving him anything. Really good battle between these boys.
just watching Gibb getting it. I think Gibbs watching it in front of him, he's trying to push. I think there is a bit of a train forming behind them.
Yeah, they might start getting those guys catching up behind if they keep going like this, because I think Joe defending is going to slow them both down like that. But he's got to do it if he wants to hold on to that position.
Yeah, but I just if you think about it, if this carries on, another 10 minutes, these boys behind are going to be within the pit window nicely with them again, and it's all going to be up in the air again. So I'd let him pass and just try and keep up with him. If
I was Shadow, I'd be pitted now, to be honest, because he's getting held up. I'd get in the clear air and undercut him, is what I'd do.
I don't know, he's got a good line.
I'd go in now because he's only got he's about halfway now nearly, so I'd go in now and get out there. Joe's gone in. So Joe Blake's first.
So now he's free.
Shadlow's going to go for the overcut now. So I'd imagine he'll pit next lap.
He's going to be foot down.
He's going to have to go on an absolute hell of an in lap right now.
Kevin Malone's just
come out of the pits. Yeah, so he's pitted already.
Yeah, apparently he had another off there. Oh, did I disconnect there or something?
Someone's just gone straight there. It's the Bentley of... that Gibb? Yeah, Gibb's just gone straight on in the first corner. But he did slow down for the barriers and stuff though.
Okay.
Jude is 7th. He's probably not going to jump Joe Numo by the looks of it.
No,
quite far off.
Juju's already passed him. Oh, he's... Yeah,
he is, yeah. Juju's... But he hasn't pitted yet though, has he? That's why.
I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As well.
So is Shadow going to come in now? Surely he will. Unless he thinks he's got the pace to go another couple of laps.
I think he'll have the pace just to go 2-3 laps.
Guess it depends how good his in-lap's been. If he thinks he's putting a good lap, then get in the pits now, but...
Anything quicker
Joe
than
is
what
leaving the pits now in P11.
Anything's half a second more. And I'd still be on it. I'd stay out personally. I'd give it till last.
That's interesting. So Joe is now under pressure, straight out of the pits. He's got B5 on his tail, who has already pitted as well.
Okay.
So Joe's got another angry Mercedes behind him. He's going to be sick of seeing Mercs in his mirror by now, I'm sure, but he's still got half an hour to go.
How many Mercs have we got tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mercs in tonight. And most of them at
Shadlow hasn't pitted, so Shadlow's going, reckons he can outpace Joe on this set of tyres.
Okay, yeah, Mover just said Juggler's halved the gap to Rog.
Oh yeah. Need those guys still to pit as well. Joe makes a mistake. Joe's gone off. That will lose him some time.
Yep.
Bearing in mind those guys were nose to tail, I'd imagine that will probably be enough for Shadlow to jump him.
As long as Shadlow's not made any mistakes.
Yeah.
But he's having a brilliant race at the moment. So Brad Williams still down in 7th at the moment. Got bump stop who started from the pits.
Bump stop up to P8.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll jump up a
See
couple
where
more
he
places
ends up.
if he can keep up and don't make too many mistakes.
See if it could be. This could be interesting here if B5 hasn't caught Joe Numo yet, but if they start to battle, then they could get jumped by quite a few guys at this rate. So I don't know if B5 made a mistake there because he seems further off from him now actually.
I can't remember where he qualied. Fife. I think it was like 10th, 11th. So I don't think he's got the out and out pace of the other guys, but he's obviously having solid drives. He's second out of the guys that are pitted, and he's not far off Joe, who was in 3rd. So
how long are these guys going to go on this first stint? That's the question. The top 3 are all going round again. I don't know if Juju fancies an undercut. He's going into the pits now.
Okay.
So he's going to hope that he comes out into some clear air.
Just under 34 minutes to go.
Yep, so we're getting to that point now.
I don't think Roger's going to have it all his own way yet. I think these looking at the times, there's only 4 seconds here, 4 seconds there. The pits
I think
are going to make a
until
big difference.
Rog doesn't need to pit here until Juggler does, really, does he?
He needs to see what's
He's
going on.
just going to
behind.
stay out as long as he's maintaining that gap. Because like the guys behind aren't going to be close enough. Like Joe Numo's leading the pack from the pitters, and he's not going to be close enough to jump him. So Rog doesn't really need to pit here until Juggler does.
I just got a feeling the likes of Shadlow and Juggler are might closing down later on in the race.
Yeah, well, if one of them goes for the undercut, then Roger's going to have to cover that off and pit the lap after. But we'll wait and see when that happens. I'd imagine. Oh, really? If they're thinking about that or not.
Jumping ball with Juggler now. Says
They're not far off, are they? 4 seconds each.
Yeah, they're all in Shadlow's. He's definitely. I think he's definitely coming back at Juggler.
Shadow looks like he's catching Juggler, yeah.
No, it's 4.3
no,
now.
it's
He's actually gone backwards a bit there. Maybe his tyres are starting to fall off a bit now. Gibbs still hanging on to him as well, just 6 seconds behind. Brad Williams has got dropped by these a little bit, sitting in 6th now. Juju's out on track now. He's just come out in front of Joe. He will be smiling about that, I'd say.
Oh, good. Juggler's in the pits. Juggler's in the pits.
So, see how well Juju's done.
And Shadow carries on. So, Juggler will be the indicator here. And we'll see if Rog or Shadlow respond next lap. I think they're going to have to, because otherwise they're going to get jumped by Juggler here.
Joe keeps cutting
Gibbs in the
corners.
pits as well.
He's going to end up getting a warning.
Oh yeah, Juju's in front of Joe. So Joe's now found himself in a Merc sandwich.
Yep.
As we've got 4 guys in the pits now in front of these guys. See where bump stop comes out.
Well, we'll onboard the leader of this pack.
And Jimmy. So is Juggler going to get out in front of these guys? I'd assume that he will. Juju was 8th, bearing in mind, so this will be a hell of a recovery drive if he finds himself back near the front again. Juggler's rolling now.
Yeah, Juju's come around Parabolica.
So Juggler's going to stay in 4th. If he goes, yep, can't see the guys, so he's got a nice gap there.
I don't know, no, Juju's coming down pit straight.
Gibbs leaving the pits as well. Oh, Gibbs going to be in trouble here. The guy's coming down on him. Gibbs jumped. Gibbs jumped all of those guys, isn't he?
Yeah. Gibbs up. Yeah, well done, Gibb.
Yeah, Gibbs done really well there. He's jumped all these guys.
Juggler's done well as
their
well.
Their mistakes and fights have cost them position there.
Yep.
But Gibbs under pressure straight away from the Mercs with warmed up tyres. So he's going to have his work cut out. Juggler's got a nice lead to him of about 12 seconds. So we're waiting to see if the front 3 pit, and they're still not at the moment. So they're going really long on their first stint. Cars are obviously feeling good still, but
Shadlow's
got to be careful here.
Yeah, you don't want to drop
Juggler's
too
in clear
much.
air.
Yeah, Juggler could snatch
Juggler's
a win
made a
here.
mistake there though.
But Gibbs
He's
going to
just
back
lost the
this
back end
bunch
a little bit
up, I think. I just don't think he's quite got the lap on lap pace to keep these behind him too long.
Yeah, I think.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
One's pitted now, apart from the front 3.
Yeah, sorry, so.
Brad's in the pits. Brad's in the pits.
Okay, so jumping ball with Grimm. He's going to come past first. As he makes his way through Ascari. There is a name for this straight. I can't remember it. I will call it the approach to Parabolica.
Roger must be feeling very confident on those tyres because Grimm's now on a fresh set and you'd think we'll be lapping faster, but
Shadlow's taking time.
maybe not.
It's under 10 seconds now. Roger's probably got a
Roger's obviously feeling comfortable, but if he leaves it too long, he might get jumped here. So.
Or backed into at least. I think he's definitely going to get backed into him. But we've got Juju.
So where's Brad?
Looks like he's about to make a move on Gibb.
Brad's in the pits now, so... Oh yeah. Juju trying it on the outside. Gibb defended that nicely there. Gone a bit deep though.
Yep. He's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to have to cut it back a bit too much. I think, Juju's going to have the run on him on here.
So Brad Williams comes out just behind
Roger's in pits.
CRS McJimmy. Yeah, Roger in the pits now, so the race leader and Shadlow follows them in as well, so...
Shadlow watching what
does
Roger
seem
doing,
like
that's sensible.
Shadlow might have jumped Grim here as well, potentially. I'm not sure. It's going to be close, I think, between these guys, because Grim's quite a long way back from the pit at the moment.
Well, Grim's just exited the second Lesmo. He's making his way down to Ascari. I love this.
If Shadlow's jumped him here, this is a great pit strat for him. Going long has worked out well for these boys, I think, by the looks of it. So Grim's only at that chicane that I keep forgetting the name of.
Ascari.
Ascari, that's I knew it was. They said not Parabolica now, but expect to see Roger moving in a second. Roger's down.
Yeah, he's down. He's just
and rolling.
Roger's just come up
Is
to
Shadlow,
Parabolica.
looks like Grim might. Oh, Shadlow's rolling now, so Grim. This is going to be close, I think.
Juggler's just coming down the.
Roger's going to be fine, but I don't know if Shadlow.
He's still going
to make it or not.
On him.
I think Grim's got him. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Still going to be on
Shadlow's done well there. There he's jumped Joe by a long way, so that's good for him.
Yep.
He's now sitting third. Nice gap from fourth, so he can just concentrate on that Ferrari in front of him now.
Yeah, but they've got back markers in front of him.
And he's on a fresh set of tyres, and Grim's been on those a few laps, so maybe towards the end of the race.
So
what pace he's got, but Roger's got a nice gap, 12 seconds.
I think Juju and Gibb must have had an
finish now, really.
Or one of them's had an instant because Juju's dropped off him again. He's backed up into Joe.
Oh yeah. So a bit more spread out now.
Yep.
Besides this Juju and Joe Numo battle.
Yeah, we've got Sub.
Both pushing hard there.
Oh, we've got Sub getting it really wrong, getting round the outside. He's battling with Bloody. Bloody's moved up a few places.
Great commentary tonight. Thanks, mate.
Try our best. Yeah.
We've been treated to a great race so far. Hopefully we get some more battles develop towards the end.
The commentary's only as good as the race.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, this race is...
Roy just talks about a load of rubbish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like on my Formula 1 once, I get lost.
Yeah, so the gaps to watch then, really. We've got Shadno trying to chase down Grim Juggler.
Yeah, I think these boys are... I'm on board with Gibb. He's got Juju coming back up.
Juju and Joe Numa aren't far off each other either, are they? So that's still a battle to watch.
Joe Numa definitely going back.
Looks like he's dropped off a bit again now, hasn't he?
Joe Numa's dropped from third to sixth after the pits.
Yeah.
So Juju's definitely clawing back in Gibb. Juggler didn't take a whole lot out of Roger. Maybe a tenth or so. Shadlow's definitely the biggest gainer.
Yeah, definitely. That by going long there, he jumped. Yeah, lots of people, didn't he?
Well, he was 10 seconds.
Where was he? He was in fourth, wasn't he, behind Joe? So he jumped Joe by a long way. And he wasn't actually that close to Grim, so it's gained time on Grim as well.
When Joe pitted, he was 10 seconds behind Rog, and now he's 7 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So he's definitely...
Grim's actually putting some pressure on Rog here a little bit, isn't he?
I think these three are going to bunch
4
up.
seconds.
I think Shadlows are quicker.
Not far, is it? I mean, I'd imagine you will see that gap close a bit, because I don't suppose Roger's going to be going absolutely full pelt. He's going to want to keep it on the track here, being in pole position at the moment. But Grim's going to be putting everything into it, I'm sure. Whether we can catch him, I don't know. But we've got a similar gap between all three of them at the moment. So Juju's on the back of Gibb again. Oh, Gibb's taken a hell of a lot of curve there. That was Gibb Airways moment. I
didn't see that one.
Juju's through.
He's through. So Gibb's now got Joe for company. By the looks of it. In the next lap or two, I'd say, see these two coming together. Not going to give it up straight away, I don't think. But I think Juju's definitely got the pace on him tonight.
Who's just gone into the pits? Shadlow's gone into the pits.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
thought
made a
I had him
mistake.
out going into the pits.
Oh,
What's that for then?
so he's made a mistake somewhere then.
It doesn't look like he's got damage though.
And maybe he's made up didn't fuel up.
Fueled or something. And for him, he was having a great race, so that's going to drop him out of contention. So Juju's now back up to P3 after going off twice.
And in clear air now.
So there's good recovery drive from him, yeah, and he's got a clear air to chase down Grimm. So Roger's pulled a bit more of a gap, so he's looking safe up front.
Yeah, that's a shame. He's looking
Juju's
good for.
quite a way off Grimm actually, so it's we might see Gibbs not. He's not dropped Gibb yet, Juju,
No.
but Joe Nemo's coming up behind him as well, and they've also got Juju's teammate Fife coming up behind him as well.
Brad Williams don't seem to be able to do much in this phase of the race.
Oh,
Sitting down
Serge
at
managed
eight
to
at the
spot
moment.
that from a different camera angle. He said he's got lots of damage on the back of his car, so he must have gone off somewhere. That's
yeah.
Shadlow. Yeah.
That's a shame. He was looking really
Thanks for that,
pacey.
Surf. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a good race there. As we all know, you can't be making mistakes on this game.
Oh,
Not
no,
like that, anyway.
not on the top end, definitely not.
Juju somehow got away with it today. He's had 2 offs and he's
It's got some insane pace, hasn't he, really?
managed to get away with it, yeah.
I mean, he's going to have to push, like... I don't know, Gibbs looking really quick.
Yeah, Gibbs is he's not getting dropped, is he?
Gibbo was racing for another team, I think it was AXRL. And he seems to have a messy beginning of the race. Oh, I think we just lost Joe Numo there. Yeah, Joe's off the track there. Just noticed that in the background. So he's got McJimmy closing in on him now. Yeah, McJimmy goes through.
Oh yeah, mistake from Joe there. Got Shadlow's. Shadlow has come back out in 11th, so he can maybe get some more points for his team. Only 3 seconds off Kevin Malone, but that's not going to be an easy one to catch.
Yeah.
We know how quick he is.
Yeah, Malone's...
See, it's surprising, really. Kevin had a good qualifying, but he hasn't really had the race pace. Similar to last week, getting caught up in incidents, I suppose, has cost him the.
Well, I picked
the
up a
race
few
a
times
little bit.
that he's had a couple offs. Like he's just running on the grass there. Maybe sometimes you know yourself, you just drop off form.
Oh, we've got Brad Williams. Sorry to interrupt you. Brad Williams is now on the tail of Joe as well. Joe's got yet another Merc. I'm going to say it again. He's been harassed by Mercedes all night tonight, as Joe knew. And he's got another one on his tail now as well.
I had Mercedes.
He's got another one behind him. So, Gibb, Juju's still not dropped Gibb.
I was
Gibb,
about
I
to
don't
say
think.
the
Oh, he
same
is a little
thing.
bit.
He has,
Actually.
I've just noticed he's just dropped
Yeah.
6 tenths, but
Maybe made a mistake there. That was 8 tenths, but it's dropped off now, so. Yeah, Brad Williams on Joe Nemo then is the closest battle at the moment.
Roger's dropping Juggler again, so maybe Juggler's had an incident. So we've got Brad closing. Oh, looks like Brad's had an off as well. Brad's off. Yeah, Brad's all over the place. Bumps up to close it. So Brad
he's got damage on the front of that.
Yeah, he's had enough there by the looks of it on the
happened
Scary.
there? That was weird. It looked like he just drove off to the left. Like, do you think his controller turned off or something?
I don't know. No, I don't know
he's
how
gonna pit.
far down. He's going to have to
he's
pit,
pitting with damage.
So that moves bump
puts
stop.
bump stop up to 8th.
And not a million miles off Numo. So
No, so this could be.
that will throw BOA back into the mix again.
Big Jimmy's made a mistake in front of Joe Nemo. It might bring Joe back into play a little bit there. Gibbs still keeping with Juju.
Yep.
Less than a second between them.
Solid race by Gibbo
Not
tonight.
that's enough.
That just sounds Australian, doesn't it, Gibbo? I don't know why.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, we're doing an Australian accent as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to do it either.
That's probably not a good idea.
No, not if we've got Australian guys watching as well. And watching back. KMP's closing
I'm sure that all the Aussie guys can do a good
yeah, much better.
Mick take impression of a British person as well.
Yeah. Americans
It's
start
worth
coming.
mentioning while we're in a slightly quiet period. I mean, I am very impressed with the way that Roger's driven tonight. It's a field of very quick drivers, and he's made it look easy, really, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and he's pulling
Just
the
run
lead
the
again.
race from the start. Got a good start, led into turn 1, and then just pulled a gap and just maintained it. Really, it's the dream, isn't it? If you've got the pace and you can get in front first corner and just command the race and not get
I don't know,
prepped
Luke,
too much.
it's not very
the
often.
dream, isn't it?
I'm not very often.
No, it isn't
up
very
there.
often nowadays, is it? It used to be, but it's not now.
Not for me either. I used to. Yeah, that means.
So I did a day to do the accent. I feel like now an Aussie said to do it. Might be right. What were we going to say? Gibbo?
Oh, Tux is
Sounds
doing.
like that, doesn't it?
Oh, apparently Green Hell Racing are in win. Oh no, BOA winning by 1 point at the moment. Thank you, Tux.
Right, interesting. So
I don't know how we're going to do the standings
Yeah.
for next season. Actually, like how do we carry the points, or is it the winner of the round? Do you know what I mean? The winner of the round gets points,
yeah, we'll have to think about that, won't we?
but then that's working points, then working at points again.
Yeah.
We'll find the simplest and most effective way, no doubt.
Was that any good, Sarge? I thought that was right, to be fair.
Oh, did you do it? I didn't hear you.
He's laughing, so yeah. Just said Gibbo. That does sound really good in an Australian accent, doesn't it? I'm not going to be able to say it normally now.
In your head, just keep it in your head.
Roy, your turn.
Yeah, alright, no, I'm alright, thanks. I could barely do English accent properly, mate.
Yeah. Oh, Gibbo has touched the grass there, but
I'm watching,
good, I think.
I'm watching KMP. Oh yeah, it's dropped
yeah,
right
I was
back
just
in it.
looking at that actually.
But yeah,
Okay, Sub looks like he's got damage, isn't he, on that Porsche? That looks pretty battered.
yeah, he's,
KMP's gone for it. Right lunge, that is.
oh,
He's
I missed
sort of
it.
slowed it down though.
yeah, they were battling. The only guy in the Porsche tonight, brave
Yeah.
man. So we've got one Porsche, one McLaren, one Lambo, one Nissan or Datsun.
Washing machine with wheels on it.
My mum had a Datsun Cherry. Showing my age now, or her age.
It's spread out a bit between the front guys, isn't it, really? I think unless we get any mistakes here, we might not... I don't know, we've still got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, you never know, but it has sort of
Joe
gone into a bit
Numo's
of a
dropped
long.
right off McJimmy, so I don't know if he's had another incident. Oh, actually, is that... Who...
There is one race that's going to
that's Brad
start
Williams.
coming up.
But Brad Williams is a lap down, isn't he? Yeah, so that's not...
Yeah, and
Yeah, KMP and Sub is a battle right now, if you want to jump to that. They're really close.
yeah, they have been for a couple laps now, but it does look like it's going to get them moved on soon. I don't know
Yeah,
how he's
KMP looks
keeping
like
that
he might have
Porsche
a
in
run,
front of
yeah.
him. Yeah, he's got to be making.
Oh, he's got a good
move now.
run, really good run.
Could even
Going
have
for
it
the
done.
outside.
Could even have it done before
Sub's
the braking
making him
zone.
go the long way around, but I think he's going to get it, yeah.
Yeah, he's done it. He
already.
made it quite easy.
Nice
I don't
move.
think. Looking at the
I
damage
think
on the Porsche.
Sub's got damage by the looks of it, yeah. It looks like he's had a right whack with the wall. Damage on the left-hand side and the front, so... He's probably going to be staying in a straight line because of that, I think.
So, bump stop's gonna starting to close down that on Joe. Joe's just let past Brad Williams, got past.
Oh, Sub's gone deep into turn 1 there.
Oh,
Struggling with that, I think.
Brad, someone's was that Brad Williams? Did he just jump to the pit? Someone just
Brad's
spun.
in the pits again, yeah.
I think he just
So
jumped to the pit.
I think he might have retired now, yeah. So
Yeah, I think he's called it off. It's a bad night.
that's him out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a good race through the back. But yeah, I think there's going to be a battle here in the next couple of laps between Joe Numo and Bump Stop.
Yeah, keep an eye on this one. He's within range now, so he's just a second between them.
Yeah, so he can start picking up a bit of a
Joe's
tone
car
now.
looks like it might have a bit of damage. I don't know if he's been off somewhere, but it's looking like it's got some dings in it. So, as we've seen tonight already, Joe does not make it easy to get past, so Bumpstop's going to have to pull out. So I still find it weird calling him Bumpstop. I want to call him Edwards. But yeah, he's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get this move done, I think, for P7. This will secure BOA the win if he can get this done. I think we're in the lead already. But this will definitely secure the win if he can get this done.
Yep.
Looking like he's closing pretty quick now, isn't he? Under a second, so...
13 minutes, so he's just got to keep a cool head.
He's got plenty of time, yeah. He could probably just wait for a mistake at this point.
Without making a mistake there, because he's really on it now.
Tell him that, though. He's probably going to be wanting to get this done straight away. He's not that far up the road, Jimmy. Oh, he's on the outside already.
No, he's on the... He looks like he's got a run on him already. Jesus, that boy's got some pace.
Yeah, he's flying, isn't he? So Joe's probably not going to make this easy for him, but I think he's got it already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he through?
It looks like he's got him done.
Through.
Yep,
Good
he's through.
move.
What a move.
Great move.
What a move. He done that really solid... He got what a run he got out of
Joe
one.
does look like he's carrying damage, doesn't he, on that car?
Yeah, he didn't seem to have the pace
great move
on the track on the exit.
I don't think Bumps. He's got 14 seconds to commit Jimmy, so it's probably not going to happen with 12 minutes to go. But you never know.
But
plugging away.
But Green Hell's still in the shout as well of picking up. So it is a battle between BMR, BOA, and Green Hell.
Yeah,
at the
so
moment.
Tux has just updated the points there for us. So BOA now on 78, Green Hell Racing 73, and BMR on 70. So it's still close for second. Well, I'm first.
And first, it just takes one mistake and it could all get spun on its head.
So Joe's gone straight on there in turn one.
Tux, we're going to need you when this becomes a full proper series, mate. Need someone like
that. The math man.
Yeah. our very own Rachel Riley. Oh, no, sorry. Gibbs. No,
Rachel
sorry.
Riley. We'll get you a wig, Tux.
I do wish we had my own Rachel Riley.
Juju's closing on Juggler, actually. Sar just pointed out, or no, just pointed out, sorry. It's only 2 seconds between them now. Juju's been flying this race. I only imagine what he would have done if he hadn't have had the incidents that he had. That move, trying to get past Rog early on in the race, really cost him.
Yeah, I don't know what.
If he'd waited, I think he might
have
been on for a win here. I mean, it was one of those, he put his nose down the inside, but Rog was always going to be coming across that apex there. So you're not really going to... he wasn't really far enough down the inside from what I saw, but I didn't... we only got the front on view, so you can't always see enough. But it didn't look like... one of those, isn't it? You put your nose up the inside in the wrong corner and the door's going to shut, isn't it? If you're not far enough up the inside.
Yeah. So I'm just reading the chat as well. Like to keep an eye on what's going on. Seems to be all peaceful at the moment. Jimmy's had a blinder of a race.
Jimmy has had a great race, yeah. Really good race.
14 seconds
really consistent.
Bump. So Bump's got no chance of clap. Bump's had a good race though, to be fair, coming from the pit lane.
Yeah, he has. Coming from last year.
So, driver of the day at the moment, I'd have to go for probably Juju. I know it.
Oh, that's interesting. Tux has just said if Juju gets second, it's 78 all. So this is for. This is a bit more important than just the second place. It's for the points battle. It's could be the win as well. So
the team battle win.
He's really closing on Juggler as well. He's just taken a massive chunk of time out of him again there.
Yeah, he just cruised over the second corner curb at Ascari.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go for Juju, driver of the day as well. Like you said, I think it's great recovery from him.
The instance he's got involved with,
the pace he's had. The pace he's had has been mental. Like he's dropped off so far after those 2 incidents, and he's back up here again.
He's been that push.
It's relentless, isn't it? Yeah. He's been banging lap after lap, quick, obviously, because he's like these guys were the 2 BMR Ferraris were miles ahead of him at one point, and he's now almost about to potentially take second here from Juggler.
Bump stop don't look like he's got any answer to McJimmy at the moment. Just going to keep an eye on timings there. 64 is coming up to the line now. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to catch him in time. But he's taking time out of him, but yeah, so this is it.
He's got 8 minutes, so he doesn't have to rush it. He's close enough now, he can just wait for the right opportunity and Roger's quite a long way up the road, isn't he? I don't think there's any chance of him catching him unless he makes a mistake.
Yeah, I think
so he's just going to be thinking about taking second here.
Yeah, I think I've just noticed he's dropped back a little bit already, so he's going to take his time.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see anything rash here after the incidents he's had. I think he'll make sure he can make it stick before he tries anything.
He's had a bit of a rough night like that.
Yeah.
But we have him.
It's really close. He's getting in Juggler's mirrors now. Letting him know he's there. 2 tenths is the gap. Just going to have to, same as we saw with Joe Numo earlier and Shadlow behind him, just going to have to wait until the Ferrari gets that one bad exit and he can capitalise on it.
And I've driven the Ferrari around here as well. Like,
oh, is he gone? No, sorry, he had a look there, but he didn't. Thought he was going to dive for the inside there.
Yeah, that would have been naughty because he would have always shut the door.
Yeah, he was too far back there, wasn't he? I think. Yeah, but 7 minutes to go. We battle for P2.
Yeah, you are right, Matt. It is hard to maintain concentration when you're
yeah,
pushing.
Definitely.
It's hard enough when you're just trying to keep on a decent time, decent pace. When you're pushing, it is easy.
Oh, that's what he's actually said. When you stop pushing, mistakes creep in. That is true as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
you just want to find that rhythm, don't you?
Yeah.
And as soon as you fall out your rhythm, then that's when you start to mess things up.
See, I sort of done it at bar first. Just, like, I thought, oh, I got fourth, just got settled in, and all of a sudden I started creeping up on third place, and then put my foot down, and then I did make a couple of mistakes.
I'm still looking for my rhythm at Bathurst. If anyone's seen it, I'd appreciate it.
You did.
Still yet to find it, but I'm still looking, but I haven't found it yet.
You didn't bring with you on Sunday, did you? Where did you finish Sunday in the end?
Like 14th, I think.
Okay.
I had 4.5 minutes of damage after my
Fair
crash.
play. Do you know what? I think I even mentioned that you were well played for actually finishing that race, because a lot of people would have quit out on that race.
I knew you'd give me shit if I didn't. No, I always feel guilty like that because there's been so many incidents this season where people have had that happen, and they've finished.
Yeah,
I just think it's like you got to do it, really, haven't you? You know.
It is.
I think out of a matter of respect to everyone else, really. Like, as long as you're not getting in people's way, then I think you should probably try and finish, really, shouldn't you? But
yeah,
it's my opinion. But
but yeah, and you never know. You could pick up a point or two, and you know how tight it is this season. That can mean anything. So that can mean the difference between. I think there's still
he's
battle
got
for
the run
second place.
here.
I'm
Sorry,
looking at that as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
on the outside.
I think he's got him.
That Merc is looking mighty on the straight. Look at it. He's going to break last here. Juggler won't let this go.
No, he's going to have to.
Though, I think.
I don't know.
Judy's left him loads of space. Judy's left him way too much space there, and he's gone off.
I think he outbraked himself.
Yeah, it looked like he left the door open just in case Juggler was still there, and then he ended up going wide.
Yeah,
maybe a bit too friendly there. He maybe should have been a bit more elbows out.
Got bloody coming.
Surf to the outbraked himself, so Surf must be riding on board.
Got bloody coming back at KMP here. KMP, Gibbo's teammate.
Gibbo's still sitting fourth. Really good drive from him, really consistent. Holding that gap. Hasn't quite managed to close down these guys, but I'm sure he won't be too bothered about that. He's sitting in a good position there.
No, well, this is a good opportunity to get their team's name out there as well. So,
yeah.
And,
Bump Stop's dropped to 8th again. Joe's just pointed out. Tux has pointed out. So he's back behind Joe Numo.
Yeah, and I don't know if
he's got damage. Oh, he looks like he's got damage as well. So he must have gone
end.
Off somewhere. So that's.
I think that's it for both BOA.
Not ideal. I don't know if Tux can update us on the points, what that does to the points now.
Yeah, well, I think it will give if Green Hell now get in front of.
Yeah, it probably depends on that battle.
Yeah.
They might be ahead already. Oh no, yeah, we're ahead by 1, so it depends on this move by Juju basically.
Yeah.
And whether they get the win or not. He's got 3 minutes to do it.
Come on, BMR.
Never know, because Joe's got damage as well, so I don't know if we might see Bumpstop come back at him, but I'm not sure. Bumpstop's car looks pretty battered as well.
Completely outbraked himself there.
Has he gone straight on?
Yeah, he's gone straight on there, Juju.
So that might... He's going to rejoin and let him go, but that might make the gap a bit bigger.
Yeah. So we've probably got 2 laps left. Yeah. I never thought I'd say that as well, but I'm not. Look, I've always said, look, let me just say this on air. I've got no beef with BMR at all. At all. It was just one member, that was it. And it's all sorted now. So, yeah, I just want to clear the air there.
Now it's just a friendly rivalry.
Yeah, now it's on track, and I want BOA to win on track. That's it. So, yeah, just want to clear the air on that one.
Just going to say as well, we've had 50 viewers for the whole race tonight, which is awesome. So thanks to whoever's been watching tonight.
Yeah.
Really good to have you guys with us, and I hope you've enjoyed the race as much as we have.
Definitely. Definitely.
As we see the boys clearing the back marker there. ACC TV. No, sorry.
No, sub. Yep.
Yep.
OC's Bloody's had a decent race. He's coming back at I think KMP got over him, but he's had a solid race. I know he struggled in the last couple of races, but it's good to see him climbing up. We always like that. But Jimmy's coming back at Fife a bit here. A couple laps ago. So Jimmy can throw a spanner in the works here for everyone.
Yeah, good.
Come on, Jimmy.
Bumpstop's closed the gap a bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Only 120 left. I don't think Gigi's going to get close enough to Grim either now, looks like. I think that mistake overshooting the first corner is probably going to cost him that second place, unless Grim makes a mistake.
Yeah, you've brought the link on that bit there too early there, Sarge. Final lap there. Surf's just let us know. Definitely final lap. Well, didn't need to know, be told really there, but Captain Rog.
Gigi looks like he's throwing everything at Juggler, but he's not going to do it, I don't think.
No, he's got a second and a half behind. Juggler's done really well
Roger
there.
A bit of stream time, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I was about to say, but
commanded this, hasn't he? Really.
Juggler's had a good race there, holding back Juju. Coming through the pack there. There was a bit of a train for a little while. He sat there waiting for the moment.
Oh, the man to beat at team battles at the moment, it seems.
It was Malone for a while.
Parabolica now for what looks like is going to be the final time.
Well done, that man.
Number 101. Great performance from him. Took
well
pole,
done, Rog.
led from the start. Got it done.
Well done, BOA.
Well done, Rog.
Jump on board
BOA
with
and Rog to take the win.
BMR with
Gigi can't
Juggler.
quite get Juggler. He's tried everything, but it's not enough. Good drive from Juggler to hold on to second. That decision to let him go earlier past Joe is probably what got him that second place there. So good teamwork from BMR.
Juju, my driver of the day.
Juju, great race.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm going to change mine. I'm going to go with Gib. I'm going to go with Gib for my driver of the day. He's had a quiet race.
Gibbo.
He sat there. Gibbo.
Go on, Gibbo.
Jimmy as well. He's in for a shout. Fife. He's had a blinding race as well. Joe
Nemo coming across the line now. Edwards. Bumpstop caught him up a bit, but it's not enough. These guys both carrying damage after mistakes.
Yeah.
Looks like Joe's going to hold on to 7th.
And then we got Bumpstop in the background. Well done, mate. I think, BOA 75 points. Green Hell Racing 74. BMR 73.
Wow, that's close.
So Malone coming through there. Oh, Malone.
It was disappearing off into the
I
distance.
think that was a visual representation of the race he had.
Yeah. Not too
So
happy with
unlucky,
that
mate.
one.
And Shadlow as well. Unlucky, mate.
Yeah, Shadlow, unfortunately. We
Yeah.
don't know what happened to him there, but
He
had to
made
pit again from P3.
Huds, we're not seeing anything for you tonight, mate. Apologies about that. Kind of had a quiet race there. And Hag as well, as he makes his way around Parabolica. We saw a bit of him earlier in the race. So Brad Williams already sitting in thingy. Well, what a race. That was insane.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. BOA taking the win. Followed by New Boys Green Hell Racing.
Yeah, but
and then BMR, point between the top three.
Yeah, 2 points between, like, so, yeah, that is the brilliant stuff. Like,
I think that sums up quite nicely how this league's going to be when it starts.
It's going to be insane. It's going to be, because the plan is now there's going to be a second league of GT4. So this will be like the main one, and then we'll run a parallel race at GT4. So these bigger teams can have a sister team, and then we can get more teams involved as well. So yeah, so it's going to keep evolving. Hopefully, keep getting bigger. Thank you very much,
Big things
Pat,
coming.
Matt Puck. See you tomorrow night for your race.
Make sure you tune in next week, guys. We've got it is the last round, isn't it?
Yep, last round.
The track yet to be decided, but the last round of this format before we move into
the track is decided, mate.
Oh, is it?
Next week's is an hour and a half of Imola.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
we said this in the Discord thing, but hour and a half at Imola next week. So gonna have a bit of a late one next week, but it should be a blinder. None of us really competitive race there, not like that anyway. So that's gonna be a good one. Sunday you've got last races of Pro and Am, and that wraps up our second season for them boys. Pro Am have got another race to do next week, and then the week after. So we've got BOA will have 3 hours at Imola. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Imola in the next couple of weeks. But thank you, Luke, for joining me. That was good.
No worries. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for joining us.
Go, go, go.
And guys, thank you all for joining me. Us. Yeah, you got a late call there, mate. It was going to who's it in front? Oh, my brain's gone dead. Juju.
Oh, cheers, Matt.
Bump stop. But brilliant drive from everyone. Thank you very much for joining. We'll leave the chat open for a little while. So but I'm just going to mute the mics and everything, and we'll catch you later. Cheers, guys.
See you guys. Thank you.
Surf, I love you. Sorry, mate. Thank you very much for doing the pit comms again. Like, you do a great job in there. I am so sorry, mate. Yes. Amongst others, but yeah. Cheers, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone else, for joining us. Cheers, sir. Sorry, mate. There he is. He's in the party. Yeah. I just think you're someone else in the chat otherwise. But thank you very, very much, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Thank you.